Hello, I am Democracy, and real name is Fabian, and I have unable to explain friends and family other than I play zombies with my girlfriend, and I have a cat, and I live with my mom and dad. Well, not dad, but yeah, and yeah, I want to be part of the Zombie World Championship because one, on the first one, I streamed it like I had no life, and I ended up being sick afterwards, and the challenge was even beatable because the summoning key would go up my ass, and that's about the end of the story. Bugs, etc. Two, Shark has been fucking me over every fucking this entire year because all the zombies have one face, which is damaging to my content, my motivation, my inspiration to do videos and music videos on Motion Arc Cinematics, which is the YouTube channel I am a part of, which you can see from the description on the sides and the links, and yeah.
They are all the same.
Holy
Alright, on Origins, they all have the same mask.
But the zombie model itself is absolutely identical.
Three, I'm been kind of down, and I'm hoping that this will be something that brings me up before BF4 comes out, and it makes me happy, so I can do content again, and do it with a good atmosphere and good mood. And why do you want to get me up? Well, I'll tell you right now. I has the Reagan Mark II. I am from California, and I was born here in America, yada yada yada, and all that shit. And I'm holding myself hostage. You realize that's a toy, right? Someone clearly hasn't been to China. I don't know how I can say I love the comics community because it's very iffy to me. I'm mixed emotions. Nobody cares about the bugs or any quality of the consoles and how PS4 is the best build and everything else is shit. And these comments right here. Nobody cared about my bug. Nobody cared about the bug I was reporting, and yeah. I do, however, think it's fascinating how this zombie community is able to band together to solve Easter eggs and pick up on little cues and learn, like, just learning things off symbols off a trailer. It's just so amazing to see how people just do that research off of a freaking one trailer. And I think it's interesting to see, like, how fast they solve everything. Like the Easter eggs being solved like 1 or 2 days or something, like, or how I thought it was funny how freaking Revelations took like a week to do. And I also love seeing like other content creators do like artistic or cinematic stuff too. It's like fascinating to me just seeing other content or just see how creative they can be. Like sometimes like when they make real life perks or the real life skit of the real life zombies, etc. And yeah, that's just something nice that I think is fun to see about the community. ZWI is something I wanted in BO1 and BO2, and yeah, I just really want to compete because this is something that I wanted in my childhood. It's a childhood dream to actually compete in. The reason I love zombies is I was a very awkward kid, so I wasn't very social at school, so then I ended up playing zombies, and that's really like the one place where I was actually acknowledged, because I was a pretty good to average player. I would be that one hardcore player who plays with fucking... My favorite gun is the SMR, and that's just like, that's my normal gun routine. And I would always get comments, or like compliments, like I was the headshot king. Even now on the leaderboards, I'm like 169 for headshots. I would always be like the one with the most headshots. That was my thing back in the day. Eventually, I ended up being going cinematic. I saw how my cousin was doing phase stuff and montages, and I wanted to join in on that. I wanted to be like able to do stuff like that, and that's how eventually we ended up being in Motion Arc Cinematics, because I ended up loving the game to that extent that I wanted to show it off, make it of that badass vibe that I get from playing it. I feel like I'm qualified for ZWZ because I've been at least attempting to do I've attempted every challenge at least once if I have the game, and that's more than speaks for itself, I think. Hell, I was even number 1 for a little bit on the No Man's Land. I'm still gonna try to get No Man's Land just because it's fun to compete. I like competing either way. I hope you do consider me for the CWI, and after a year or two of being fucked by Treyarch, I want this to be like the one redeeming factor that comes out of the game. Because I honestly, I love it's just the most what that being on YouTube does. Like, it's just seeing everyone's compliments on Motion Arc and how they actually supported me when I told them about the bug. I actually got a few likes on there. And it's like, I'm presuming those 22 people who liked the comment also reported it too, which is I feel is like the nicest thing for me. It's just like the fact that it's being acknowledged by people, like, makes me happy. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you have a good day.